What is up, NBA fans, Kai Soto fans? Welcome to TSR Sports, where I'll be doing a live play-by-play, live reaction, live scoreboard, and hopefully seeing finally Kai Soto play. The Orlando Magic have done me wrong. I streamed 3 games, and they didn't play him. And of course, Thursday night, I didn't stream the game, but what do? They play him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I hope he plays tonight. Hopefully he gets 20 minutes. Maybe he starts. I have no idea what Orlando Magic's playing is tonight. But I want to see Kai play. I did a reaction to the highlights from his game the other night and liked what I saw. So hopefully I can see him, see him actually play, which would be kind of nice. I mean, that's why I've been streaming these Magic games. I'm not streaming them for my health. For my San Antonio Spurs that are coming in, you may see a Champagny on the court for the Celtics. He's on the thumbnail. That is Justin Champagny, Julian Champagny's brother. Good evening, Jared. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful Saturday. I had a great Saturday. Did a 10-mile run a little while ago, which is actually the longest I've ever done because I'm not a distance runner. I figured, you know what, just going to go do it, and I did. So, feel good. Is your Orlando Magic starting lineup out? I don't know the starting lineup, Glazing Bacon. I have no idea what their lineup is. If you're coming on in, of course, if you get the thumbs up, would be appreciated. And I'll ask you guys in the live chat, I got the new mic. It's right here, slightly off screen. Does it sound better than the previous mic? From testing it earlier, seems like there's less echo, and I don't think this is picking up my air conditioner, which is a good thing. I'm doing good, Jared. Now, the only thing about this mic, I found out if I go too loud, it actually just cuts off. Like, if I go too high above the decibel level, I did a Go Spurs Go in the video I did earlier today, and I yelled it, and it just cut it off. So I'm just going to have to do the old Go Spurs Go and not blast it. That's all good. I don't have to scream all the time, do I? It does sound better. All right. Let me just say, $38, well spent. That's what I was thinking, Glazing Bacon, the background noise, the echo. Like, I can hear the echo in this room is like a tunnel, but I don't think the microphone's picking up the echo as much. It's not picking up my air conditioner, which is on right over here. So, biggest Rich supporter, good evening. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate everybody hanging out here on a Saturday afternoon. I'm going to be live for the whole game. I wanted to start early just to kind of talk to you guys and see how you're doing. I do see our San Antonio Spurs are playing tomorrow. I don't know if I'm streaming the game or not. If I don't have plans, I'll call a game. If something comes up, then I will not call a game. It's I don't want to say it's a meaningless game, but the Spurs are eliminated from the Summer League playoffs, so it's just... it is a meaningless game. Mars, good evening to you. Someone broke in your sister's car? No way, dude. That sucks. Thank you, Walker. I'm liking the new mic as well. It's right here looking at me. I got a big blue ball right there in front of me. Actually, it's black. I will show you guys a mic on screen. You saw it last night, but if you're just coming in, there it is. It's the Blue Ice, I think. You guys have been saying get a mic for a long time. There's been quite a few super chats recently, and I thought, you know what? Time for me to put some money back into the channel. Prime Days just happened, and I was like, I can put $40 into getting a new mic at least. Roy Garza says, Boo Boo's the cat says, howdy everyone. The Rockets are 4-0 in Summer League? It was one of the key... What? Wait a minute, Jared. So is there a thing going around where there's like a challenge to break into a certain type of car? And there's a Kia challenge right now? Man, the stuff people come up with. Now, the only catch-22 with this new mic is I have to remember to choose it every time I stream or record. So maybe there's a way to make it my default mic? Maybe? I don't... no? Yes? No? Oh, defaults. Nope. Nope. Okay, I guess there's not. All right. Oh, well. Cam Whitmore was a steal. Yes. Kyle Cam Whitmore at, what'd you guys pick him, 20 or 21st? And he was expected to be a top 5 draft pick. And I believe he had an injury, and he fell that far down in the draft. That was a great. That was a great move by you guys. There is. You're not kidding. Well, let me know if there's ever a break into a Pontiac Torrent or a Ford Mustang challenge. I'll make sure I'm not going anywhere that week and leave my cars in my garage because I don't get the appeal in breaking at somebody else's property, and that's not my personality. Yep, he is. You guys, I'm not a Rockets fan, clearly, as a San Antonio Spurs fan, but when I look around the league, there's a lot of teams that are stacked with young talent. I would count my San Antonio Spurs as one of them, the Houston Rockets, the Detroit Pistons, OKC, the Orlando Magic. There's a lot of teams right now that have been struggling the last few years, maybe more, and are starting to turn things around. Much like the Sacramento Kings, they were a losing franchise for well over a decade, I believe, and then all of a sudden, young talent starts developing. You can only lose for so long before some of those draft picks start to hit. By the way, speaking of the Kings, they're playing right now, beating the Bucks 85-82 with a minute 45 left in the game. We don't care about the Rockets. Okay, fair enough. And now a steal by the Bucks, and a layup is no good, but they're going to have, I think, 2 free throws coming up. They stole my... Wow. That was a tick. Really? I'm not a TikToker. I know of it, of course. I don't live under a rock, but I've never had a TikTok. I don't plan on getting one. Not my thing. Not really aimed at me either. It's more younger generation. All right, Kyle cares about the Rockets. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Yes, you do. You're a fan. I respect that. So, you guys were talking about last night in the chat going to the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And I checked tickets, and unfortunately, the only tickets that are left aren't really good seating, and they're $500. I was like, $500 for a ticket that's not, it's like way off to the side, so like I would see the side of everybody and not head on. I wish I checked in the tickets earlier. I totally slept on it. Bad on me. I suppose I could check SeatGeek or one of those third-party resellers and see if somebody's trying to, just get rid of their tickets. I'll keep an eye on that. But it's not looking good for me to go to the Hall of Fame induction ceremony, and that would have been the perfect one to go to because everybody's going to be there. Greg Popovich, Tim Duncan, David Robinson, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, Becky Hammond. I missed it. XD Gamer 22, thank you for stopping in. Hopefully all are having a good night, and I'm hoping that Kai Soto plays tonight. If you're just coming in, I streamed the first 3 Summer League games for the Orlando Magic, and Kai Soto didn't play. I missed Thursday night's game, night off, had plans, and he played. You got tickets to that, XD Gamer? Are you going to the Hall of Fame induction in Springfield? Well, if you are, man, awesome. That's great. Props to you. I slept on it. I should have jumped on that earlier. It is what it is. I mean, I'll be there in spirit. I can always watch it on TV. Granted, not the same thing. In person's totally different. But if I have to, I'll watch it on TV. We have an official review. There's a minute 39 left in this Bucks and Kings game. The Kings are still up 85-82. There's one TikTok challenge where you throw an object in the air and you have to dodge it from hitting you. Like what? A brick? What are you throwing in the air? A broom? A brick? A baby Yoda? I mean, I'll take this off the head if I have to. Walker, this one is on NBA TV tonight. These games have been on ESPN. There's a little switch up tonight. It's on ESPN Plus and NBA TV. Not a regular ESPN. I don't know what regular ESPN showing tonight. You throw a watermelon for... The watermelon would hurt if it hits you on the head. I mean, why don't you just throw whatever you're throwing up in there and just immediately run? Do you have to, count to a certain amount of, count to 3 Mississippis before you can move? Because if I'm throwing an object in the air, I'm immediately out of there. It's not going to hit me. So that seems pretty easy. So I assume there's a rule to this, that I just can't throw it and go. Good evening, Cameron. Yeah, I'll admit I was a little biased in my video, XD Gamer, saying the Spurs have the best youngest roster. I think they're close. But the Magic are pretty stacked. It's really going to develop how their most recent draft picks panned out, how they're current, and the Magic have had some bad luck with player turnover. So keeping these guys together is going to be key for this franchise to be successful again. They've had so many great players go through their system, but not stay for their whole career. Or even a rock. You and your friends have to stand in a circle and count down from... Okay, so you throw it up in there as high as you can, and you count down from 3, 2, 1, and... Yeah, I'm not doing that. Thunder looking good. And Chet Holmgren has played well in the Summer League. He had a pretty big monster game recently, didn't he? I didn't know he was still eligible for Rookie of the Year. I wasn't sure how that worked. I think in the NFL, if you could have played the first full season and you were on a roster and you were out for the season for injury, I believe that disqualifies you from the Rookie of the Year the next year. MLB has a certain amount of games that you can play before you're disqualified. The NBA, I guess, because he missed all of last season, he's eligible for this year, which he should be. He is still a rookie. He didn't play last season, so I'm totally on board with that. By the way, this Kings and Bucks game is getting close. It's 85-84. There's a minute and a half left, and these last 15 seconds of this game have taken like 10 minutes at least. I was busy. Oh, good, Cameron. It was a Friday night. I did not expect a lot of people to stop in. It was a Friday night. At this point, it's a fairly meaningless summer game as the Spurs were pretty much eliminated from the Summer League playoffs. Wemby didn't play. Malachi Branham didn't play. But it was cool to hang out with the Spurs community, and got to see Sir Jabari Rice make his debut for the Spurs. So totally worth it. Yes, he was, Jared. Yes, he was. Thunder still won't win a championship. Hey, Rich, remember when half of the Thunder's roster did the summer games last year? Did they? I don't think I called maybe I called some of the Spurs Summer League last year. I did. But I don't remember that with the Thunder. Let me say the Thunder would win They do have a good young core, but much like the big thing with any of these teams we're talking about, the Spurs included, is keeping these guys together. If after 4 years they want to go somewhere else, then that's going to set your franchise back. If Wemby plays 4 years with the Spurs and says, I'm moving on, that would just decimate the San Antonio Spurs. If any of the teams we're talking about in the chat, their best player or second best player decides, 4 years, I'm moving on, don't want a contract extension, you would hope that's not the case and there's going to be some loyalty, but players jump around a lot more than they did. I mean, Duncan, Ginobili, Spurs for life, David Robinson, Spurs for life. A lot has changed in the last 20 to 30 years on players staying with one team. The next Spurs Summer League game is tomorrow. I think it's at 7:30 tomorrow. I don't know who we play. I will call it if I'm not busy. And I'll let you guys know in the community notes probably at some point tomorrow. Hopefully I remember whether I can call the game or not. I may have plans. If I have plans, then I'm going to do those plans. And if I don't have plans, then I'll call the game. Win-win. How dangerous if you did that with a bowling ball? Depending on how high it is going up, I believe that can concuss somebody or maybe do some serious damage. So anybody in the chat, don't do this. Please, Kyle, don't do this with your friends. Chat, Giddy, Trey, Man, Aaron Wiggins. I don't know how to say Pujevsky? Now, are the Thunder loaded up on draft picks as well? I think they are they not? Much like the San Antonio Spurs, they have a plethora, my favorite word of late, of draft picks. By the way, this game's pretty much over. The Kings are up 90-84, 6.6 seconds left. So barring a Reggie Miller or Tracy McGrady-like end to the game, yeah, Kings got it. Really? You're going to foul with 1.8 seconds left? Really, bro? You're down by 6, and then you decide to foul with 1.8 seconds left? You know the game's over, right? No, you don't? You bonehead. Couple free throws for the Kings will ice the game. The Thunder do have a lot of picks. The Thunder have the most draft picks the next couple of years. Do they? They have more than the Spurs? Because the Spurs have an overabundance of draft picks, and I got to think the Thunder then, if they are up there with draft picks, that means they're going to need to trade some. You can only fit so many players on your roster. Don't kill someone for... Yeah. True story. Gabriel, good evening to you. I got the new mic to anybody's coming. Got it all set up. Appears it sounds good compared to the old mic. The only thing is I got to remember to make sure I switch my computer to this. Actually, can I do a thing in my sound settings to make this the default mic? Good morning, Ian Christian Murata. Hopefully we see Kai Soto start tonight. I don't know if he's going to. I don't know what the plan is. Pairing you up, volume, speaker, sound, input. Choose a device for speaking or recording. All right, can I make that my default? How do I make my Blue Snowball Ice my default microphone? I don't know. I got no idea. Darn it. All right, well, oh well. Yes, Edgar, Selena is co-hosting. Cowboy X Factor, I went to the mic sounds great. That's good to hear, Cameron. Cowboy X Factor, I went to the post office today, and I did do a unboxing video of what the gift was, and I wanted to text Mike out. So I got the item. The P.O. box is now empty. So I used to get emails when something was in there. I need to go into my P.O. box settings and make sure that didn't shut off for some reason. I don't know why the package that Phil sent me went back either, unless they put it in the wrong box, because my box wasn't full. So the package should have just stayed in there. Even if I wasn't getting it, it wasn't hurting anything. I'm doing good, Edgar. By the way, I think I answered that already, but I'm still doing good. Hopefully you're all doing good on a Saturday night. The weekend, but man, the weekend, as much as I love the weekend, I feel like it just flies by. Like today, I'm looking at the time, I'm like, it's already 6:30. I'm gonna stream this at 8:30. I'm gonna hop in the bathtub for a half hour. Still got the poison ivy, which, oh gosh, that looks terrible on camera. Still got the poison ivies, but I got some stuff for it that should help clear it up. It is actually starting to clear up in some spots, even though it's still spreading in others. But I'll take my poison ivy bath from 8:30 to 9, you know, like the old guy that I am. And then from 9 o'clock to until I'm sleepy, I'll hop on the Xbox with some of my friends. And this day just flew by. I did do a 10-mile run earlier, and that just took a huge part of the day as well. I was putting comic books away that I've been meaning to do for the last 10 days. I spent hours on that. So time flies. I hope I can see him play as well. And Ian, I would love to see him be signed to the San Antonio Spurs on a two-way contract. Where were you before you streamed on the couch? I was always in the here, Cameron. So what was different before is I had a green screen on this wall here, and then I had a green screen, not a green screen, I had a green tablecloth on the couch. So I was sitting, I could sit anywhere for the live streams, but I've always been right here, but I just used to have a green screen. And finally I was like, you know what? Having a green screen on my wall and having people over was kind of tacky, and it was really hot having the green screen on the couch. So I said, you know what? I like this setup right here. Keep it simple, all good. Buenos dias from the Philippines, How to TV. It's hard not to get on core when you pick in the lottery. Well, that's true, Spurs fan. Here's how to set the mic according to Google. Under Start menu, open Control Panel and select Sound. Select Recording tab. Ensure blue ball sound select as working with check mark next to the icon. It was on there. Disable any alternate mark. Maybe I need to that. Oh gosh, my laptop's not plugged in. It's gonna die. I gotta get off the channel, get off stream for a minute. I'm sorry. I just realized my laptop is not plugged in. Oh, TSR made a boo-boo, and if it's not plugged in, it's just eventually going to, the battery's going to die. So I'm still here. Talk to Selena. The discussion will be who is her favorite Spur of all time and why. As I try to get my microphone plugged in. All right, we got more power, and TSR is coming back on the stream. I was looking at my battery level. I was like, why is that going down? Because Dum Dum did not plug his computer in. Yeah, look how ghetto it is. It looks less ghetto now, but you can see how ghetto my setup is. It's because of the air conditioner. All right, battery status plugged in good. Well, Cameron, I did a ton of yard work last Sunday, and I found out with poison ivy. Light back in. See me all sweaty too, gross, sorry. I must have touched something out there, and then the poison ivy gets somewhere on your house, and I must have sat somewhere. I just did my floors today. I think I got it on my couch, and most likely somewhere on my floor because it's getting on my legs, and I've been sitting on the floor doing comics, and I was like, you know what? It must be on my floor, so I got some poison ivy wipes, wiped everything down, and man, I want to be done with this. It's June Vasquez Jr., good luck, Kai from the Philippines. Absolutely. My favorite TSR. No, wait, it's Selena Gomez. By the way, it's for the Hello Selena Gomez crowd. Yeah, she's here. She's happy. No place she'd rather be than on the couch with old TSR Sports. Where's this Magic game? Do I need to switch channels? It's on NBA TV, but I don't know if I'm on the right NBA TV. Oh, there we go. Up next, Boston and Orlando. By the way, anybody with the NBA app, I had to sign in again tonight. 2 times in a row when I've used it, it's signing me out. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if it's me or just whatever. Barry, I hope he's in the starting 5, man. Rams TV, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you guys being here. I like your hat. Thank you. Most of you know already, I called the first 3 Orlando Magic games for the Summer League. I was not able to do the last game. And what happens? My man Kai Soto finally plays, and I don't get to see it. So the Magic better play him tonight. Other than Serge Jabari Rice, who else on a 2-way contract from the Spurs? I don't know who the 2-way contracts are off the top of my head, Edgar. I really don't. I know we have 3. I just don't know who signed to them. Ooh, I don't have it on my face yet. I think I got a little on my neck. But, you know, it does suck. I'll be fine. It's just going to take time. My NBA app always sign... What the heck? This must be a new thing, Walker. It keeps the email in there, but I got to put the password in, which is kind of annoying. Just to let you guys know, I was in a rush. My computer locked up at 6:10, and I had to do a reset, and I've never worked so frenetically and quickly to get everything up and running and on stream on here. The Philippines, not a big fan of the Magic. Barlow and Rice. I thought Dominic Barlow was on a two-way. Thank you, Juwan. Barlow looks great. I'm going to have to do a video at some point in the near future on the Spurs roster because the season started today. We're over the limit and give my 2 cents on who they should keep, who they should cut. I think there's the obvious players that aren't going anywhere. Wemby and Vassell and Johnson, so forth and so on. But there's a lot of the younger guys we have to make a decision on. Dominic Barlow has been probably the biggest surprise for me out of the Summer League. Compared to where he was last year and where he is now, Champagny was a bit of a surprise. He had a rough game in there, but overall he was much better. Branham had a really, really, really rough game in there, but overall he really impressed. So I liked what I saw in the Summer League from the Spurs. If these players can do this during the regular NBA season, our main Summer League guys, and the Spurs are going to have a pretty deep bench, and it's really going to make me wonder which vets are going to stay, which are going to get cut, because the Spurs still have to meet that salary cap exception. So they just can't be cutting Kem Birch and all those other guys, because I think we're actually below the cap right now. I don't know by how much, not a ton, but I think we're still below the cap. So they got to keep those guys on the roster at the start of the season. I'm Loyal. Good evening to you. Yes, go Kai go. By the way, there's the go Kai go right there. Well, just a little Kai Soto dunk. Not a little Kai Soto dunk, a huge Kai Soto dunk. I don't think they're going to cut C.D. Osman. Is it Chetty Osman? I always butcher his name. I don't think he's going anywhere. I've liked Don Barlow since I saw a video of him telling his mom he signed with the Spurs. Oh, that's kind of nice, Edgar. Thanks for sharing that. Cut Lamar, Stevens, or Osman. Or can we trade one of them? I like Barlow as well. Julian is okay. Do you think the Spurs will go all in next offseason? I was with you until you put that. Kawhi will be a free agent, Granada. I don't want Kawhi Leonard. He was an elite talent at one point. 2 torn ACLs, north of 30. Not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. He's still probably going to command a really huge contract. No, I don't want Kawhi Leonard. They can waive them, I think, and still have to pay their... Oh, okay, Juan. I thought they'd have to pay like a dead cap, so maybe they could do that. I mean, Kem Birch is never going to play for the Spurs. Just move on. LeBron James is very healthy despite of his age. Just sharing, don't retire. He's actually coming back for his 21st season. He announced that yesterday or today. I mean, you got to give the guy credit. Love him or hate him. The longevity he has had in the NBA and to be a top-level guy for this freaking long, nothing but impressive. I don't think he's the GOAT, and we'll leave it at that, but I certainly have respect for how long he's been able to maintain a high level. Both these teams not coming in with a very good record. The Celtics are 1-3. I didn't realize the Orlando Magic are 0-4. This game is in Las Vegas, and I don't know the starting lineups yet. I'm hoping Kai's in there. Okay, Granada. Sarbos, good evening. He gives us a go, Boston, go. Orlando needs new owners. Yeah, Kem Birch can get waived. Absolutely, Glazing Bacon. LeBron, not a GOAT, but a beast. Hey, that's a good one, Kyle. By the way, I thought you were going to change your channel name. Are you still stuck as biggest Rich supporter for another couple days? Because I know you changed your channel name. It's like 3 or 4 times in one night, and YouTube said, not anymore. You're stuck with this one for a while, buddy. I'm excited for the game tonight. I'm hoping that Kai plays tonight. That's the only reason I'm covering this game. Yeah, there's some nice young talent on the rosters here, but really, it's for me, it's all about seeing Kai play. So hopefully he's starting, and hopefully we have a fun stream, hopefully a good turnout, and hopefully some Kai Soto Thunder Dunks of Justice and some Kai Soto Blockaroonies. We still have 3 more days as biggest Rich supporter. Kem Birch is a good role player if he gets minutes. Isn't he? Does he have a lot of injuries he's dealing with, XD Gamer? Which is why he didn't really play. He didn't play for the Spurs at all last year. But I thought, did I read he has knee issues? I don't remember, but I thought injuries were a concern with him. And he doesn't fit into the Spurs rebuild. And the Spurs are clearly going for the 25 and younger crowd. Yes, it's good to have vets on the team, but I just don't think he fits in with what they're doing. Favorite Spurs moment of all time? I mean, the more they miracles up there, it's got to be up there. Not only because of the clutch shot that Sean Elliott hit, But the backstory of him having kidney failure, making that shot, and then having his life saved a few months later, getting that new kidney from his, I believe it was his brother, that might be my favorite Spurs moment of all time, because it's a basketball moment, but it's a life moment all in one. And you don't get that very often. Change your channel name to Ricky Lombardi. Oh, you want Kyle to do that? I don't think he's going to do that. Selena Gomez, but then TSR would think it. We've had a Selena Gomez in the chat before. I'm sure it wasn't the real one. Or was it? Face Spurs want to Ginobili dunk on the Heat. That was a good one. I hope he'll play more than 10 minutes. I hope he's playing at least 20 minutes, Granada. So the players are on the court. And away we go. Hopefully we have a good game tonight. The Celtics did not have a first-round draft pick. Jordan Walsh is on the floor. He is their second-round pick. But I figured I'd go with Justin Champagnie, the brother of Julian Champagnie, who's a member of my favorite team, the San Antonio Spurs. Kai Soto is not on the floor. Okay. I was hoping he would be, not so much. Barry, he played very well in limited time, from what I saw. Daniel Barry, good evening to you. Magic will start with the ball. The Magic coming out in their white jerseys. The Celtics coming out with green. That's a shocker. And I'm hoping Kai comes in the first. I hope he plays a lot tonight. That's a quick layup, and it's a miss for the Magic. That's Dexter Dennis with the miss. It is Celtics ball. Tied up at 0-0. No, Kevin. I'm not touching that story. You already know that. That pull-up three is no good. I think that was Scrub with the three-point attempt. Yes, you heard me right. His last name is Scrub. Scrub-a-dub-dub in the bathtub. Quick three-pointer down the other end's a total brick. And both teams launching threes. Today's NBA, just lots of threes. Lots of threes. That mid-range jumper is also no good. So both teams firing away and missing everything, quite frankly. And now a whistle. Foul on the Magic, maybe? That is some great moss. Who is that for the Celtics? Davison got some rocking hair. All right. I like it. 0-all to start the first quarter. Neither team can make a bucket yet. Move that over out of my way. There we go. That corner three is going to be no good by Jordan Walsh, who I just mentioned a few moments ago. It is Orlando Magic ball. Alchemist, checkmate, systems code unlocked. Good evening. Interesting channel name. It is Magic ball. 8.5 minutes to go. Still no score on the board. There's another three. That's no good. The putback is lost, and now a block in the paint, and it's Boston balls, but both teams still looking to score. The fast break layup is no good by Jordan Walsh. Wow. And an air ball three down the other end. This is rough. This is rough, man. So I guess Anthony Black is not playing. So I guess we take him off the board. Anthony Black done. Is Anthony Black done for the... I guess he's probably done. I'll have to figure out who some of these Magic players are on the court. It is Boston ball. 2 minutes without a score. Pull-up jump. Another miss. That's Jordan Walsh again. This is embarrassing. Put Kai in. That corner three's no good. I can't believe what I want. This is not a joke. It's really 0-0. Just one brick after another. Like, I can literally see the foundation of a building out on the court. Another corner three, no good by the Celtics. Where's Veronica? I'm not sure. This is crazy. Do Veronica and Queen Jedi hang out? It's Magic ball over 2.5 minutes down, and we have not got a bucket yet. And we're going to have a foul on Jordan Walsh, I believe. Yep. Celtics rookie drafted in the second round. They didn't have a first-round pick. Oop, my clock's running. My clock is still running. Stop. We need her magic, no pun intended. Yes, we do, Granada. These teams need some magic, as in, like, wow, dude, it is empty in the stands. There's nobody there. I kind of feel bad. Like, literally, there's nobody at this game. A drive and a layup, and Dexter Dennis gets us our first basket of the game. 2-0 Orlando after 3 minutes of play. Justin Champagnie with the ball. Champagny into the paint. The layup. And Julian Champagny's brother gets the first bucket for the Celtics. 2-all. T-Mac has 13 points in 35 seconds. Oh, you're talking about back in the day. Okay. Danny, I'm hoping Kai plays tonight. That's the only reason I'm watching this game. It is magic ball, and a huge dunk is missed, and a whistle. We're probably going to have a foul, 2 free throws. Is that the first Magic lead in the Summer League? Is it? Justin Champagny on the Spurs? That'd be kind of cool. Sarbas waiting for Kai. The Kai Soto watch is on. I was hoping he would start tonight. Not so much. But hopefully he does play. I'm going to be really, really, really not too happy with Orlando Magic if he doesn't play. That free throw is good. I don't know who that is at the line. Who's number 60 for the Orlando Magic? Is that Balsero? Can't read his name on his jersey. Miss a second free throw. Yes, I do. Biggest Rich supporter. I do. Thank you, Jeremiah. I'm very happy. You know, you guys were saying get a new mic for forever. I did, and everybody's saying it sounds better. So, mission accomplished. And it was only $38. So, didn't spend a lot of money, and it proved upon the channel, if you will. That runner is good off the glass by Davison. We got a tied game with 4. You're welcome, Robert. Both teams are deep on their bench, so I don't know a lot of these guys. My apologies. Let's go, Rockets. David Williams. They're not in this game, but sure, why not? And we're going to have a turnover by the Magic. Celtics on a fast break, 4-4, 6 minutes to go. The drive, the layup, no good. Scrub gets fouled. Going to go to line for 2. Robert, we need to get some thumbs up in here. If you want Kai Soto to play, hit the thumbs up. I don't know. 4-all after 4 minutes. Well, a lot of people are tuning in probably to find out how Kai Soto's playing. And if he played Thursday night, for the love of basketball, put him in. XD Gamer, I'll probably do that. That seems like something I should do after the stream because my OBS might pick up the song and I don't want to get in trouble. Scrub with the first free throw. Yes, his name is Scrub. His name is Scrub. Kai Soto just stood up. Is he coming in? Or is he just stretching out? Come on, big man. Come on in. Waiting for you. No? I don't think he came in. Nope. Got excited. I got excited. You guys know I want to see him play. I've done a lot of videos on him. I've yet to see him play live. And that's a turnover for the Magic. Jordan Walsh with the ball right now for the Celtics. Gets it up the court. And they're going to get it over to Davison. Davison out in three-point land. 15 on the shot clock. Celtics moving the ball around. Celtics up 6-4. And now we're just going to have a 3. That 3 is no good by Davison. It is magic ball. Good evening, Rachel. Thank you for stopping in. What happened to Cabangale? Who's Cabangale? I looked away and the Magic hit a 3-pointer while I looked away. Cabangale? I got nothing. Who dat? Celtics ball. Davison with the ball. And Davison with the best moss on the court by far. 10 on the shot clock. He's just going to pull up for mid-range jumper. Total brick. And the rebound by good old Quindary Witherspoon, former San Antonio Spur. Q drives to the paint. The layup is good. Q goes coast to coast. Wrong team. My bad. Nice job, Q. I didn't think Q was going to play tonight, but Quindary Witherspoon is playing. Nice drive and move, but a miss at the hoop by Jordan Walsh. Got around his man. Nice body control. Threw up the layup, but could not convert it. Orlando up 9-6. Orlando has not won a game yet in the Summer League. They're 0-4 right now. The Celtics are 1-3. Both teams eliminated from the Summer League playoffs. That ball's going to get deflected out of bounds, and we're going to have a timeout. I think that's how to spell it. I think he's sitting up. I don't know. Okay, Glaze and Bacon. I'm a little confused, but okay. Commercial break. Will Kai be in the game when we come back? I don't know. I hope so. Come on. He didn't start, but hopefully he plays. I also hear there's a lot of less background noise now with the new microphone, so I'm really glad you guys aren't hearing. You probably used to be able to hear the air conditioner a little bit and a lot of the echo in this room that I'm in. So This is you guys. You know, you guys are such a big influence on the channel and even my life. You might not realize that, but you guys egging me on to come to San Antonio last year is what eventually got me to come to San Antonio, Texas. And I ended up starting to develop a love for traveling. You guys said, Rich, you need a mic, you need a mic, you need a mic. I was like, dang it, Prime Days is here. I got to get a new mic. So I got a new mic. I don't know who that is. Mifu Cabingale? I got nothing on that. Is he a draft? Was he a first round pick in this year's draft? I'm only drawing a blank on the name. My apologies. I got nothing. Anybody in the chat? You guys know who this Cabingale guy is? Does he play for the Celtics or the Magic? I really don't know that name at all. But what I do know is if you hit the thumbs up, it does help support the channel. Looks like that. And if you ain't down with Kai Soto playing tonight, then I got 2 words for you.
Sucker!
That just happened. That just happened. Second color. Okay. Gotcha, Glazing Bacon. Who is this? Who this lady? Who's this with Anthony Black? She's cute. I gotta have her on TSR Sports, dang it. Anthony Black with the Great Moss as well. He was a... Was he drafted 6th overall by the Magic or 11th? Where did he go in the draft? He was 6th, wasn't he? Gosh, I don't remember. That's a miss. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it will be Celtics ball. We got 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. It is 9-6, Orlando up. Kai is still not in the game. A drive and a very difficult layup by Scrub. His backup center that we've had coming on to... okay, Robert. Sir Robert the Bruce. 9-8. And Q with the drive to the paint gets the layup. Quindary Witherspoon. NBA champion Quindary Witherspoon. Let me not forget that. Surprised Q is still in the Summer League. Wow, that was a terrible 3. Who shot that? Is that Davison? That hit the side of the backboard. It's Magic ball. They're up by 3 under 4 minutes to go. Drive, layup, good by Dexter Dennis. 13-8. Under 4 minutes to go. And I think... Did I just see Kai Soto on the sideline? Is Kai coming in? I think I just saw him on the sideline. Is he going to play? Is he going to play? I don't see him on the bench. I think he's in the game. My man's in the game! Kai Soto is in the house! I turned the ball over. Of course, first time I see him, he gets a turnover. But Kai's in the game, and I'm happy. Hopefully you're excited. He is playing. He came in early. Hopefully he gets about 20 minutes tonight. That's a miss by the Celtics, and my eyeballs are going to be on Kai because this is my first time finally get to see my man play. Thank you, Orlando, for finally giving him some minutes. Kai sets the screen. Quindary Witherspoon with the ball right now. Drives into the paint. Q turns the ball over, so the Magic have a little trouble holding on to the ball. Celtics on a fast break, and the fast break layup is no good. And it's going to be Magic ball. Magic got a 3-on-4, so no fast break for them. Q with a step-back shot gets blocked. Okay. 13-8, 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. And Kyle with a block. No. Get out of here, Scrub. That's really his name. And now almost a turnover by the Magic, but to get the layup, I don't know who that was that scored from the Magic, but Kai with his first block of the game. Kaiju released. That's what I'm talking about. Orlando's on an 11-2 run in the last 3 minutes. I'm so happy I finally get to see him play. Whether he plays well or bad, we're somewhere in between. I finally get to see him play. So I'm going to call the game, but I'm watching Kai. Kai's open for 3 if he wants it. He's going to take the 3. Off the rim. Close. You got to take those open 3s, big man. So good job. Take the shot. Don't be hesitant. Celtics ball down 15-8, under 2 minutes to go. 10 on the shot clock for the Celtics. We're going to have a 3 from the Celtics. That is, I don't know who shot that, but he made it. Celtics deep into their summer league unit, so I don't know a lot of their players. My apologies. And the Magic are pretty deep into their G League summer league unit as well. But I'm glad Kai's sent some nice screens in the game. Q with the pull-up jumper, no good. And a Celtics ball. Remember, G League players are in summer league also. Okay. Got you, Juwan. Long three. That's going to be a timeout by the Magic as the Celtics have cut the lead to 1. Kai Sotto is playing. Kai Sotto in the game early in the first quarter. I don't believe he came in until the second quarter last time. So I'm happy. Hopefully you're happy. If you're happy Kai Sotto's in the game, can I get a thumbs up? Can we get to 100 thumbs up, my friends? This is the whole reason I've been streaming Orlando Magic games. If you don't know my story, let me share my story right now with you. I streamed the first 3 Orlando Magic games of the Summer League so I could watch Kai play. And what did the Magic do? They didn't play him one. I'm looking over here at my microphone. They didn't play him 1 second. And then Thursday night, when TSR Sports has finally taken a night off and has plans, the Magic do me wrong and finally play Kai when I'm not streaming. So there's no way I was going to miss today's game, and he is playing, and I'm happy. Hopefully he gets about 20 minutes today. Good evening, Brian. He has a block already, Walker. He does have a block. I'll keep an eye on that. Do you think he's slow with like his rotation or is his hustle back? I did see some comments. People are saying he's dealing with an injury right now. I don't know what the injury is. If somebody can light me in the chat, I certainly would like to know. But he's already got a block. You know, say what you will about his offense. People can make a living off of being defensive specialists. And he had 3 blocks in, 13 minutes last game he played? He could be a legit shot-blocking presence in the NBA. I'd really like to see a team pick him up for their you sorry I was going with that if you're a Spurs fan. I'd like to see him make a G League team so he can work on his game. Preferably, I'd like to see him with the San Antonio Spurs. I have no control over that. Oh, he's suffering, not playing in Howard Tusk, I'm not sure what you mean. Yes, BC, I'm doing the Magic games but just because I want to see Kai play. I've covered Kai Sotto on the channel for about 14 months for your, not you personally, but you guys saying, hey, check Kai Sotto out. I've enjoyed following his story. And I was like, you know what? I've never got to see him play. He made the Orlando Magic Summer League team. Got to call him. It is Magic Ball right now. Kai is still in the game. For those of you keeping track, which would be me right here, and probably a lot of you. That's a long 3 by number 53. I don't know who that is. I don't know a lot of these Magic players. I'm sorry. Yes, I am, Buzz. Yes, I am. If he's injured, then the could be just a play to close out on the... okay. That's a miss by the Celtics, and they get the rebound back. Celtics ball, 10 on the shot clock. And the long 3 is no good. And the Magic finally come down with the ball, 18-14. Under 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. And a quick 3 down the other end is no good. Magic are probably trying to go a little 2 for 1, but went a little too fast. And it is Celtics ball. I don't know who a lot of these players are. I'm so sorry. That quick pull-up jumper is good, and the Celtics are only down by 2. Magic ball, the shot clock is off. My clock is a little behind, but close enough, I suppose. Gosh, I only know Kai on the floor, I think, between the 2 teams. Quick pull-up jumper is good. Back to a 4-point game. Celtics are going to have a 3-point attempt at the end. And a block by Kai Sotto. 2 blocks. Kai with the block from behind. My man can block some shots, man. Kaiju saying, get it out of here. 2 block shots. You can't teach height, guys. You can't teach 7'3"? 2 block shots already. If he plays enough minutes, he might finish with 7 or 8 blocks tonight. I'm happy. If Kai gets a mid-range, I could see him making a G League. Yeah. Just needs to, like any young player, he's only 21. He's still got time to work on his game. But the shot blocking ability is legit. Will we ever see Bobo back in the league? Yes, TLGS. I think somebody will pick up Bobo. Kai is playing right now. They put him in with like 3 to 4 minutes left in the first quarter. I don't think he played until the second quarter of the last game. So Kai, I think, is going to get some legit playing time tonight. Hopefully 15 to 20 minutes. Closer to 20 would be nice. Whew. I'm pumped up. Wait, let me throw a little Go Kai Go on the screen. It's not Go Kai Go, but it's... I want to see some of that now. I want to see some nasty. I want to see him throw some dunks down. Come on, big man. Show him what you got. Yes, he is glazing baking. 3 blocks in 13 minutes in his first NBA game. Yeah, you could say, oh, it's Summer League, but the timing still has to be there. And I believe he's got credit for 2 blocks tonight already. He should. He should have credit for 2 blocks. And he played, what, 4 minutes? So per 36 minutes, that would be 18 blocks a game, which would be impossible. Nobody's blocking 18 blocks a game, but still, the shot blocking ability is absolutely there for Kai Sotto. I finally get to see him live. So I'm very happy. You can see the big smile on my face. Got a little interview here with Justin Champagnie, the brother of Julian Champagnie, San Antonio Spur. And definitely can see the resemblance between the two. I think somebody said they're twins. They don't look like they're twins. Are they? He does have different hair, which could be throwing me off. Celtics will start off in the second quarter. Kaizilla sprinting in the... Yes, Kaizilla. Oh, I like that. Kaizilla. I'm a huge Godzilla fan myself. Kai is still in the game. And is that a 3 or a 2 for the Celtics? It's a 2. Long 2. 2 blocks in the first quarter. I like it. 9.5 minutes to go. Orlando up 20-18. Orlando looking for their first win of the Summer League. That's a nice pull-up jumper. I don't know who these guys are besides Kai Sotto. My goodness, I don't recognize... I don't know anybody out here. So I'll just watch Kai. It's probably why a lot of you are hanging on anyway. It is Celtics ball. 9:15 to go in the second quarter, a.k.a. first half. Long 3 is going to be in. And the Celtics cut the lead to 1. Do you think the Dame drama will be a distraction to start Scoot's career? I don't think so, TLGS. Icy K's, really? Barry, good evening. I hope Kai gets on the scoreboard. Celtics on a fast break after the turnover. And the Magic intercept the pass, and it's right back to the Orlando Magic, 22-21. And the Magic offense will reset. Kai from three-point land thinks about it. Starts to drive on his man. Behind the back dribble. Pull-up jumper. Missed. That's fine. The announcer just said every time Kai touches the ball, people want him to score. Yeah. I mean, he's got a huge following. People are rooting for him. I'm rooting for him. We have a drive and a huge dunk. I don't know who that was for the Celtics, but it just gave the Celtics a lead by 1 point. Dennis, thank you for stopping in. Is Mamu? I don't know what. I guess didn't want him to play. Kai with a turnover. Bad pass by Kai Sotto. I gotta call it like I see in a fast break for the Celtics, and the layup is good. They're up by 3 now. Besides, if you are the Blazers, this is the best chance to get something good for him since they are in a small market. True. Yeah, Juwan, the defense is there. He's going to need some work on his offense. You know what? He's still young. He has the ball right now on three-point land. 12 on the shot clock. Kai. Drop it off to... I don't know who these Magic players are besides Kai. Pull-up jumper is no good. And it's Celtics ball up by 3. I think I just heard they're on a 7-0 run. 16 on the shot clock for Boston. We're going to have a runner, and the runner is no good. Loose ball is going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Boston, and they are up by 3. We could see a Shaq, but better on the Magic. Okay. Let's not compare Kai Sotto to Shaquille O'Neal. That's not fair. Kai Sotto is going to be the first Kai Sotto. I mean, it's never fair to compare a young player who hasn't played a real NBA game yet. He's playing in Summer League to a Hall of Famer. Let's. That was an ugly 3 with the shot clock expiring for Boston. It'll be Magic ball. Yes, he is setting solid screens. I will say that. I did mention that earlier. Kai's setting solid screens. He's showing an innate shot blocking ability. So at least he's got that so far. He's got that working on point. Remember, Katie asked out for trade. Man, Katie. Samuel, good evening. Go, Kai, go to you. Let me see if he's still in the game. He is. He's getting what he's played. Wow. At least 7 minutes. Kai open for 3. Going to take the 3. Off the rim. Off the back. Dang it. Didn't go in. They're leaving Kai open for 3. He's taking the shots, and he's not missing by a lot. He's missing by a little, and well, missing by a little is just enough to miss a shot. Who's not missing, though, is Davison with the 3 for the Celtics. I have a hard time limiting to the height. Yes. Yes. I don't like comparisons, Cowboy X Factor. Victor Wembanyama is a perfect example. When people say compare Wemby to Kevin Durant and a whole bunch of other players, that's a 3 for the Magic. I just say Victor Wembanyama is going to be the first Wemby. This microphone being here, I keep looking at my mic like it's the camera. My camera's over here. It's throwing me off. Davison's going to drive into the paint. No defense from the Magic on that one as he gets the layup. 30-25. Everybody in the Magic was sleeping on that one. The whole team just watching him go right into the paint and get the layup. Okie dokie. Under 6 minutes to go. Magic ball and almost a turnover. 12 on the shot clock from the Magic. Quick pull-up 3. No good. That's a rebound for the Celtics. They're up by 5. The Celtics were down to most of the first quarter. Maybe all the first quarter, but they have played well in the second. And we're going to have a foul on Kai. 30-25. 2 free throws coming up. Kai looking for his first basket. He might be getting subbed out, but he got about 7.5 minutes if he is coming out. I mean, thinking about what you're saying there, Cowboy X Factor, with the hype thing. Like, Victor Wembanyama, my San Antonio Spurs first-round draft pick, the hype machine is so high that I feel like no matter what he does, unless he scores like 25 points per game, people are going to say that he had a letdown of a season. 25 points, 10 rebounds, 3 blocks. The bar has been so raised so high, saying he's the best draft prospect since LeBron James and that he's going to change the game. I'm like, just let him play. Just let him play. Stop with the comparisons. Stop making him a taller Kevin Durant. Just enjoy it. My expectations are not extremely high. I'm not expecting a Tim Duncan-like rookie year. I'm not expecting a David Robinson-like rookie year. I'm expecting a Wemby rookie year. And I do think he has a legit chance at rookie of the year. I think there's going to be some issues on offense at times. There's times he's going to look great, times he's going to look bad, sometimes in the middle, and that's part of being a 19-year-old rookie. I do think he's going to be a legit monster on the glass blocking shots. So I think that's going to be his calling. At least as a rookie, just a huge shot blocker, should be a good rebounder, and everything else will come along in time. 7'6", Yao Ming averaged 1.9 blocks per game in his NBA career, and Kai Soto has done it in 1 quarter and 2 blocks. Is that all Yao Ming averaged at 7'6", 1.9? I honestly thought that would be much higher, Buzz. That's not bad, don't get me wrong. But when you think of, like, Manu Bol was not a great offensive player. But when that dude was getting actual minutes, he was averaging, 3, 4, 5 blocks a game? And he was like 7'6", and he was a beanpole, but he was 7'6", I believe. What's wild is that he's only, yes. Joanne, exactly. Wemby is 19. He's not even filled out in his body yet. So let's enjoy him this year. I know it's going to help my channel a lot. It'll be a lot of fun watching Wemby. And my dream still is Kai Soto to the Spurs. We have 2 free throws for the Celtics. First one's good. They're up 31-25 as Magic are just right now. Kai is out of the game. He did get, what did he get, about 8 minutes? Looks like he'll probably play about 16 minutes today. He did have 2 blocks. That's a miss, and I think Jordan Walsh is the one who got the offensive rebound. Now another whistle, and that one's going to go against Boston. Orlando ball. I take Coyote. I like Vassie Jawan, but he was injured recently, and I believe I've read he has an injury history. That worries me a little bit. I mean, I did a video a long time ago on this channel, Twin Towers 2.0, just as a fun video, a hypothetical video. Like, what if Wemby develops into the player we think he can be? And what if Kai Soto came to the Spurs and he developed into the player we wanted, hope he can be? And then there would be a Twin Towers 2.0 with 2 guys like 7'3", which would just be ridiculous. Nobody's getting in the paint, getting a shot off on the Spurs if that was the case. It could be TLGS. I don't remember at all how Yao played defense back then. That's way too long ago. I got nothing. I remember watching him play, but how he defended, yeah, no idea. That's a pull-up 3, and that is good for Jordan Walsh. Celtics are pulling away here on the Magic. The Magic, they lose this game, are going to drop to 0-5 in the Summer League. I think this is the last game of the year for the Summer League for the Magic, is it not? Based on their record. Maybe the last game for the Celtics, too. I know my San Antonio Spurs play tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. But I think this is it for the Magic, and probably that's it for the Celtics as well. Passing, unless he has with throwing games, he doesn't move his feet. Yeah. Walsh a sleeper pick. David, I think I saw an article about him earlier. I didn't read it, but I think it was saying that Jordan Walsh was a really good pickup for the Celtics in the second round. Pull-up three is no good. Magic ball. They're down by 9. Now need Matone to prove his shot blocking. No need for Coyotes are good. That's true, but it is all about timing. The height helps. Having that huge frame is a big part of it. Jordan Walsh playing some intense defense right now on Quindary Witherspoon and on the shot clock. Just giving it's almost stole the ball. Really harassing Q. Q's going to pass it out. Corner three is going to be off the rim, off the rim, off the rim, and in! Nice rim job for the Orlando Magic. 34-28. Magic cut the lead to 6. Davison out in three-point land, will dump it into the post. Couple steps, and that looked like a travel. Nope, it's a foul instead. Don't itch. I'm itching. Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. I got to see Kai Soto play. If you're watching, you got to see him play. Hasn't scored yet. I don't know if he's gotten a rebound, but he did have 2 block shots. I expect him to be back in sometime in the second half. It is 2 free throws for the Celtics. I just realized my AC is not blowing over this way. I should probably turn the fan towards me so I'm not melting under this light. First free throw's no good. See, Sunday we got the Nets and Cavs. We got the Jazz and the Rockets. The Heat and the Blazers. The Lakers and the Clippers. Are those all the teams that are in the playoffs for the Summer League? Or I wonder if they're just showing that because that's the teams that are on ESPN too. No, I'm not TLGS, but I got a new I bought a product today at Walmart, Tecto. It's supposed to be really good at getting rid of the ivy, so I used that earlier. I'm going to take my poison ivy bath after the stream, and then I'm going to use that again before I go to bed, plus take a Benadryl, so I'm really doing everything I can to get rid of this. And just, I need to figure out if I got rid of whatever's in my house, I knocked that out. Turnover for the Magic. It is Boston ball up by 6, 3 minutes and about 40 seconds to go in the first half. Jordan Walsh thinks about a 3, pulls it down. Walsh now just crosses over, gets into the paint, passes it off. And a big dunk. Oh, no, is that a double dribble? Double dribble! I have heard of the game Risk Cowboy X Factor. I've played it like once. Shammy, I don't know if I would say that. I wouldn't go that far. That's a little harsh. Might not have a quick first step, which he needs to work on. I don't know. I haven't seen him play enough. This is the first time I've seen him, so maybe he doesn't have the burst off his step. He's definitely not Luka Samanic lazy. Somebody had compared Luka Samanic to Kai Soto yesterday, and what I should have said when you guys made the comparison is when somebody said Samanic greater than, or Kai greater than Samanic, ability-wise, I would say Samanic is probably ahead of him right now offensively, but you can't measure heart. And Samanic, no heart, which is why he's no longer a San Antonio Spur. And you can't measure height either. Well, you can measure height. That's a steal and a fast break for the Magic. They are down by 7. Exactly. Every player's going to have the haters. Quick layup down the other end is no good by Scrub. Scrub-a-dub-dub in my bathtub. And we're going to have a timeout. Celtics are up 37-30. Kai Soto has played tonight about 8 minutes, I believe, and he does have 2 blocks. Cowboy X Factor, I can't remember the last time I played Risk. I know I enjoyed it, but I feel like that, if memory serves me correct, that game takes a long time to finish. Like, it's a long game. It's not like a half-hour. It's like you might play the game and have to continue it at a later date type of game. This Chris Paul ad is making me very uncomfortable. I don't like the way he's running. It's just weird. I don't know what he's doing. I have no idea what's going on. Like Monopoly. I loved Monopoly as a kid, but nobody would play it with me, family-wise, because they're like, the game takes too long, we're not playing it. And then when I did play it with my grandmother, she cheated. Like, if she had to, like, roll an 8, and she wanted to get, like, on Boardwalk or Park Place to buy them, she'd be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip a spot, 6, 7, 8. How are you going to do that to a little kid? How are you going to play a little kid like that, Gramps? Rest in peace. You know I love you. I always watch his game and he looks tired every time. And this is the first time I've seen him, Shammy, so I can't really make a comment. She did Cowboy X Factor. She totally did. I mean, the Filipino nation, Shammy's hyped about him because, for obvious reasons, if Filipino player, he'd be the first full-blooded Filipino player in the NBA. I say let him enjoy it. You know what? If people want to get excited about a player, I'm not going to sit there and tear him down. Enjoy it. I'm loyal. Exactly. Former Spurs players like Eubanks, Jacques, KBD, Abstract, like, did we miss something? Yeah. Well, I think Phoenix has Eubanks, KBD, and Chimezi Me on the roster that are former Spurs. Jock Landale went somewhere else. I think Jock Landale went to Atlanta. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. It is Magic Ball. Kai is not in the game, so he's probably not playing again this half. We're going to have a little jumper in the paint, and it's good. Magic cut the lead at 5. Didn't want to play Monopoly and always had people who wanted to be the banker. I haven't played a board game in a long time, Cowboy X Factor. I used to go to a board game night with my friends up in Massachusetts on Friday nights. Problem was, it's like a 35-minute drive, which isn't long, but I usually work at 7 a.m. on Fridays, which means I get up at 6:45, 6:40, whatever. Maybe earlier if I can't sleep. That three-pointer is no good for the Magic, and a scramble for the rebound will be the Celtics ball. And then to drive up to Massachusetts and come home after midnight, I would just be really exhausted. And I just didn't want to drive that distance all tired out. Not safe to drive exhausted like that. That's a miss, and it's going to be Orlando Magic ball down 37-32, 1:34 to go. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover for Orlando. Hello, Matthew. Thank you for stopping in. Are the Spurs scrubs the rest of the league's treasure? Some players do better in other systems than the current system. Drew Eubanks played better in Portland than he did with the Spurs, but he also got more opportunity. Lonnie Walker was pretty much Lonnie Walker in LA, Mr. Inconsistent, to the point where he's getting less minutes in the second half of the season. I like Lonnie, but he was exactly who we thought he was. An exciting young player who would have a huge game once in a while that made you go, this is the year he breaks out, and then he would have a couple duds, and then it'd be right back to Mr. Inconsistent. And I hate saying that about him. I hope he breaks out of that. He's still young. I think he's like 23 or 24, so he could still carve out a nice NBA career. Dude's got to find consistency. Dejounte Murray is pretty much the same player when he left in Atlanta. Numbers are down a little bit, but it's not because he's not the primary ball handler. Trae Young is. 2 free throws for Q, by the way. Quindary Witherspoon makes the first free throw. The Rockets got Landale. Okay, KBD, Eubanks, and but KBD and Eubanks are in Phoenix, aren't they? KBD played really well at the end of the season, but I not sad to see him go, to be honest. Davison drives into the paint. Left-handed layup is good. 39-34 in a very low-scoring game. I just realized neither team is going to get to 50. Magic probably aren't going to get to 40, having like 34 with a minute to go. Q drives into the paint, tosses it out, corner 3. That's an in-and-out burger for Dexter Dennis. Dexter Dennis. Quick 3 down the other end for the Celtics is no good. And Davison gets the rebound back. Nice behind-the-back pass, and a dunk is missed, but he's fouled for Jordan Walsh. Going to go to the line for 2. But Mr. Poggy Philippines, I want to see him play more. He needs to play more. He has shown the NBA he can be a legit shot blocker. He's got to show something on the offensive side tonight. I don't want to see him finish tonight with a 0 on the points board. KBD, I hardly knew thee. Kata baits the first free throw is good for the Celtics. For any of the Kai Soto fans coming into the chat, he played about 8 minutes. He had 2 blocks. I think he missed, may have been 0 for 2 or 0 for 3. And I think he had at least 1 turnover. Second free throw is good. The whole Magic offense, though, did not look great at that moment either. Can't blame it all on him. Magic can maybe 2 for 1 here. Maybe. Quick shot. Runner is good. Not quite a 2 for 1, though. There's 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, so Davidson's just going to dribble it out probably as far as he can for the Celtics. Celtics will go into the half with a lead. Oh, but wait. It says 41. Wait, what? I thought Orlando scored. Did I miss something? Davison's going to pass it out for 3. Corner 3 is no good. Going to follow up alley-oop is good to Jordan Walsh. And there's like a little bitty bit left on the clock. Not enough to get a shot off. Did it, Pangon. Thank you for stopping in. Halftime. We'll pull up the halftime stats in just a moment, my friends. We'll put up the half on here. I just heard him say on the announcer, the threes have been raining. Well, they're clearly not going in. It's 43-34. But boy, thank you for stopping in. Hey, confidence is a big part of anything. Anything in life. If you got confidence, you can make things happen. If I'm good enough, smart enough, gosh darn it, people like me. Actually, none of the above, but we'll go with it. All right, let's pull up the halftime stats for the game, and we're going to pull up Kai's stats as well, my friends. We're getting close to 100 thumbs up, by the way. Appreciate you if you could smack that like. It would be awesome if you could do so. But let's pull up the stats right now for tonight's game versus the Celtics. The Celtics, excuse me, versus Orlando. We'll pull up the Celtics stats first, because stats. All right, Balsaro with 0, Walsh with 10, Bean with 0, Scrub with 6, and Davison with 9. Off the bench for the Boston Celtics, we got Mulder with 2, Greasel with 1, Azubuike with 2, Kisunlao with 6, Valerio something, his name's cut off, I can't see the rest of his name, 5, and Baldwin with 2. I don't know who any of these players are. I'm sure these names are sounding a little, foreign to you as well. For the Orlando Magic, Baker with 4, Dennis with 4, Tony with 4. Fantastic 4 going there. Hughes with 11, Witherspoon with 6, Jeffries with 0, Hall with 0, Hardy with 2, Hall with 3, excuse me, Hardy with 2, and then Kai Soto played 8 minutes, 0 for 3 from the field, 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. They did give him the 3-point shot. He did take it, didn't make it. Does have 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Says he has 1 block. I thought he should have got credit for 2 blocks. I guess he didn't. Plus 1 foul. He does have 2 turnovers. So not the best start to the game, but there's still a lot of time left. Hopefully he gets at least 8 minutes, maybe more in the second half. Actually, I hope more minutes in the second half. These teams have nothing to play for. The Celtics are 1-3. The Magic are 0-4. So let Kai play. The motto of my channel, let Kai play. I'm going to pull up the Magic summer roster. I don't know so many of these guys that are out there. I feel bad. You know what? I'm here for Kai anyway, so whoever's out there. All good. We have a pretty good crowd in here. Kai Soto fans, he is playing tonight. We almost have 100 thumbs up. If you could hit the thumbs up and help a brother out, it looks like that. We're 3 away from 100. Thank you very much. And hopefully we see a lot of Kai in the second half. I won 2 games on last-minute buckets. Nice, 2 mangoes. Have you done any other NBA teams, team games? If so, how many would you say you've done? Have I done any, South 77, I've covered, the year I started this channel, I streamed the Warriors a lot. I streamed a lot of the NBA playoffs. Doing other teams doesn't appeal to me per se, but getting to see Kai in the Summer League is why I'm streaming the Magic right now. When the regular season starts, it'll be all Spurs all the way every week, 3 to 4 games. They'll have their back-to-backs here and there, but mostly it'll be 3 games a week. And will I call any other games? Probably not. Yeah. I have a little attachment to the Summer League because of Kai, or attachment to this game because of Kai. He has been some of my most popular videos on the channel. I was not expecting that. You guys suggested I cover Kai about 14 months ago. They're like, hey, check him out, do a video on him. I was like, okay. I checked him out, I did a video on him. I was surprised how well the video did. And I did a few other videos, and those did well as well. And then the Kai video I did a couple months ago about just a fun Twin Towers hypothetical thing. That video got almost 100,000 views. And my little channel usually doesn't have videos that get many views, like regular videos uploaded. So I'm very thankful for Kai helping my channel grow. But I also legit want to see him succeed. And I want to see him play. And I finally got to see him play tonight. New mic, Diego. Got a new mic. How can you get more minutes you walk out? What do you mean, Super Isaiah? Who walked out? Who walked out where? But I did get a new mic. Diego, I got the blue ice sky something. I forgot what it's called. It's right here off camera. But everybody said it sounds better. There's less background noise. And the very least I could do after 4 years on YouTube is finally get a new mic and a better one. So we upgraded. Hit the thumbs up for the new mic. How's that? Or hit the thumbs up for Selena Gomez. Looking good as always. See, she's laughing at the cat call. Anyway, we're in a commercial break, but we're also in a halftime. And I expect Kai to get, hopefully it's about 10 minutes in the second half, minimum. That'd be nice. Watched How They Won video on the Spurs 2014 championship run. Beautiful game, yes. Would love to see a Spurs versus Pistons breakdown of the 7-game series. A lot of folks have asked me to do Spurs videos and breakdowns. It's just finding the time. There's a lot of editing with those videos, and with a full-time job, and just, spending a lot of time with friends. It's always, for me, it's, you guys know this. God, family, friends, YouTube. And I've always got to keep it like that. YouTube's very important to me. This channel's very important to me. I love our Spurs. But, I can't have them come before the other things. All right, I'm just going to put Q3 up here because I think the Summer League, these halftime shows or whatever, are shorter. So I think the third quarter is going to start sooner than later. So I'm going to drop it right here. For anybody not aware that's coming in, I'm doing this to cover Kai Soto. Got to see him play. Excited. He is number 70. If you're looking for him on your TV, this game is on ESPN Plus and NBA TV. Good evening, Ron Duffney. That's a whispering sound in the new mic. Does it sound good? First, I'm going to button the buttons on your blouse one by one. And I'm going to run my face. Whoa. No need for video, but a live discussion will be fun. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing moving forward over the summer. Ron, I'm doing great. I had a great day. I had my personal longest run ever. I'm not a long runner by any stretch. I'm a short distance guy. I'm a 5K type of guy. And a close friend of mine was doing the Spartan Beast today. And I was like, you know what? If they're going to push themselves today, I need to step up and push it gave me motivation to push myself a little bit today. And my personal longest run before this was 8 miles. I ran 10 miles today. And if I had better running shoes, which I probably should work on, I probably could have done a half marathon today. But my feet started getting really sore. The sneakers I have aren't the best for running. They're good for cycling and basketball, not for long distance running. So I should look into getting a pair of those and maybe run a half marathon just in my own time this year. No, I said a friend, Ron. A friend. Oh, that's Selena Gomez. That's Selena Gomez right there. That's my girl. Selena, if you're happy to be here, continue looking good. When will the regular season start? I don't know about this whole new in-tournament thing. I have not looked up that up, Buzz. I think the regular season still starts October 25th-ish? 20th? 25th? Right around there? I keep forgetting about that new tournament. There's also the new rules in the NBA. If you win a coach's challenge, you get a second challenge. And then, as well, if they see you flop, that's now a technical. Like an intentional flop is a technical. I love that. She's throwing you guys kisses. Not me. I'm over here. Those kisses are heading towards you. If anybody's wondering, my favorite Selena Gomez song is Come and Get It. I may have done a cover of that myself. A ridiculous, silly metal cover, but a cover nonetheless. All right, third quarter underway. Is Kai out there? He is not, but I hope he comes in around the 5-minute mark like he did, or 4-minute mark like he did in the first half. Heck, bring him in 2 minutes. Let me see him play. Thanks, Ron. I like that. I take the San Antonio Spurs very seriously, but I like to have a very lighthearted atmosphere on the channel, make everybody feel welcome. I really try not to swear on the channel. If you hear me swear, something serious must have happened somewhere. Otherwise, I try to keep it PG with, some innuendo. There's always going to be innuendo. I like to joke around with that. Nice layup in the paint by Balcerowski. Off the eye. Balky? I don't know. I got nothing. Quindary Witherspoon with the ball. Passes it off. Back to Q. Q apparently running the point tonight. Q with a pick and roll. Nope, no pick, no roll. 6 on the shot clock. Q. Going to pass it over to Dexter Dennis. He pulls up and bricks the shot. The Celtics ball. They're up by 11? Jeez. Wow. Jordan Walsh with a bullet pass, and that's a 3 for the Celtics, and this game is getting a little out of hand. Kai is not 100% healthy. What's his injury, though? Altitude TV, what's the injury he's dealing with? Nice runner in the paint by number 56. Not Lawrence Taylor. Wrong team. Wrong team. 48-36. Under 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Celtics ball, and this is a little jumper in the paint and a miss by Balcerowski. I don't know how to say this dude's name. Sorry. San Antonio Spurs report. Spurs shutting down Victor Wembanyama for the rest of the summer. Duh. ESPN's putting that up right now, or NBA TV. That was announced a few days ago. Pop signs a 5-year contract. They're showing old news. I don't know why they're showing old news. Maybe their little ticker tape thing is broken. Foul on the Celtics. Oh, foul on the Magic. That's going to be an offensive foul. I see he's not... Wait, he's not on the bench anymore? What? Are you pulling my zucchini? Another whistle. Are you serious? I can only see the Celtics bench, and that's turnover for the Celtics on an offensive foul. Are you messing with me? Did he get hurt in the first half? Did somebody do a Kai Soto search online and see if he's okay? I don't see him on the bench. Did he get hurt? Did somebody check? At-long 3 is no good. No, I just want this game to end if he's not going to play again. This clock needs to just never stop again. No more fouls. He's not on the bench, guys. Davis is going to lose the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Celtics. I didn't realize he wasn't there. Good eye. So I finally get to see Kai, and he played, what, 8 minutes? Unless maybe he's had to use the restroom? Bean with the 3 for the Celtics. He's injured. That's why he's moving super slow. He doesn't move like that in the NBL and the B League. He's not... Kai's not on the bench right now. We're worried that he might have hurt himself in the first half. That's 3 for the Magic. No, Kai played in the first half. He's not on the bench right now. I'm hoping maybe he just, had the poop or something. I mean, hey, it happens. We're human. Or maybe he has to go. Maybe he has to go a little poo poo. Maybe a little wee wee. That just happened. Howdy, Rocky Rios. Inbound pass, and now immediately another whistle. I think it's still going to be... It's going to be Celtics ball. Bean's going to inbound the ball to Davison. Celtics up by 12. And now turnover. Magic got a fast break. Quindare Witherspoon on the break, and a thunder dunk of justice for Q. And he's a former Spurs, so I'm going to throw up the thunder for him. Why not? Former San Antonio Spurs can get the thunder dunk of justice. Everybody else forget it. And Kai. If Kai gets a dunk, he'll get it. Jordan Walsh with the ball right now, and that second-round pick for the Celtics is looking... He's showed some really sharp passing skills. And now travel by Davison. Joseph, good evening to you. Or good morning if you're in the Philippines. Go, Kai, go. We're waiting to see if he comes back in the game. He's injured for sure. His former teammate in the Philippines added his last game in an IG story revealing they played last game through an injury. The real Sim Shade thing you're stopping in. Made in the USA. I honestly don't care who wins the game. I'm calling it so I can watch Kai Soto. He played in the first half. I'm hearing in the chat. I don't see him on the bench. I'm hoping he didn't get injured in the first half. Some of you are saying he was dealing with an injury. And I mean, I'm glad I finally got to see him play live. I wish it was more than 8 minutes. I wish I was able to see the Thursday game. I did see the highlights. Nice reverse layup by Bean. And now another whistle. Bean using his name a lot here in the second half. He's really starting to take over the game a little bit. Well, much as Summer League he can. And while they were showing a replay, there was a steal and a bucket by the Celtics, which I couldn't see. Nice job, NBA TV. Way to not show a play. Appreciate you. Magic ball down by 11. The Magic led, I believe, almost all the first quarter, and since then it's been Q with the pull-up J. That's a brick, but the putback is good, and it's going to be 55-46. My prediction, pain. Subtle Gaiman, Kai had 2 rebounds, and assists, and a block, I believe. He did not score in the first half. Correct me if I'm wrong. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block in the first half. There's a triple for the Celtics. They are up by 12. 200 likes for a hot tub stream? Like me in the hot tub? Kaizilla hurt. Ghidorah hurted him. Nice Godzilla reference. King Ghidorah. You sure it wasn't the smog monster? Ghidorah? Maybe King Kong? You know, just saying. Mecha Kaizilla. And we're going to have a timeout, my friends. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. We'll go to a timeout. The Celtics are up 58-46. For the Kai Soto watchers, including myself, he played 8 minutes in the first half. Did take 2 3-pointers. Unfortunately, neither one went in. He was 0 for 3 from the floor. 2 boards, an assist, a block. I thought he blocked 2 shots. I could have sworn he blocked 2 shots. He only got credit for 1, and I think he had 2 turnovers as well. However, he's not on the bench right now, so it's unknown if he's going to come back into the game. Maybe he's getting stretched out. Maybe he's got a stomach ache. I don't know. We'll see. Thoughts on the Porzingis trade? Yeah, that's all I got. Maybe we'll get 4 more, but Pat's hurt. He's hurt. You see, he's not a machine. He's not a machine. He's a man. Nice Rocky IV reference. I'm a huge 80s movie fan of movies from the 80s. Grew up a huge fan of Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger, so if you quote one of their movies from the 80s, good chance I'm going to catch it. Of course, their movies, as good as they are, they're not as good as the greatest movie of all time, Spaceballs. Actually, Spaceballs is probably my top 3 favorite of all time. It clashes with Jaws. Spaceballs is the funner movie, and clearly the funnier movie. Jaws is the better, well-made movie, if you will, but I like both for very different reasons. I just need to watch both of them again at some point and see which one I enjoy more. No Kai Soto because that's a back injury. Yeah, Kimberly, that is going to be weird. That is going to be very weird. I guess I'm more thrown off trading a former defensive player of the year. The Celtics obviously felt they needed to make a change. Porzingis, when healthy, is a fantastic player, but he's also had a lot of injuries in his career, so that would be my concern as a Boston fan is he going to stay healthy next season to contribute to a lot of W's? Time will tell. Let me do this right, average Husky fan. Medich, watch me with you. Adorable. I love doing that. That's a long 3 back rim, no good for the Magic. Under 5 minutes to go. The Celtics are up 58-46. And now a turnover. We do have a whistle before that. Maybe a foul on the Magic on a blocking foul. Charge, blocking. It was blocking foul. My father started my Rocky education with 4, and I worked my way backwards. Fun fact, Sly originally wrote Rocky to die in 5 as a result of this. I think I heard that somewhere. I had to start at 4, but I think, you know what? TLGS, I think I started with 3 or 4 as a kid because 3 had Hulk Hogan in it and Mr. T. I probably started with number 3. I think I started with 3. I saw 4 in the theater when I was like 7 or 8 years old. Saw Rambo 2 in the theater that year as well. Mom bringing me to R-rated movies when I was like 7 or 8. All right, Mom, rest in peace. You were awesome. I think I saw Rocky 3 and then 4. Then finally saw Rocky 1 and 2, which they're very different movies. Rocky 1 and 2 are dramas. Straight up dramas and boxing movies, but a drama, a love story, and a boxing movie. And then 3 and 4 are just straight popcorn boxing movies. Total 180 from the first 2. To all my love slaves, Thunder Lips is here. In the flesh, baby. Yeah, that's what helped break Hulk Hogan out. Hogan shows up in Rocky 3. The next year he signs with Vinnie Mac and the guys up in New York, or Connecticut, should I say, in the North. And then the next thing you know, Hogan's the biggest thing pretty much ever in wrestling. I know Stone Cold Steve Austin's run at the late 90s. Maybe if you go 1 year through 1 year, rivals it But Stone Cold had a short reign on top, whereas Hogan was the #1 guy for the WWE, or then F, from like 1984 to 1990. Even when they tried to pass the torch to Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior, they kept going back to Hogan. So, I mean, to help carry the company for 6 years, you can even say he was maybe the #1 guy in 91. I think he had the title in 91. At least 6 years, though. So that was really impressive. I like the new flopping rule, Kimberly. I'm laughing. Sorry, Average Husky's another Spaceballs reference with the Virgin alarm. Good job. I like the new flopping rule. I'm not a fan of flopping, especially egregious flopping. With all due respect to LeBron James, he is a superb flopper when need be. And there's a lot of guys that are superb floppers. And I just don't like that, the hand is like, misses your face by like 6 inches, and then you're acting like you got shot out of a cannon. And I assume they're going to replay these when in question. And that's going to be a technical foul. And I don't know if you guys know, but is this going to be like a traditional technical foul? Like if I get a technical for flopping and they get another technical flopping in the same game, I don't know this, so if somebody does, if I get 2 technicals in one game for flopping, am I out of there? Q, I don't think he's going to go over 21. Probably not. Pick kid. Unless he's got like 15. Buzz, Kai's only played the first half. There's talk in the chat that maybe he has some sort of back injury. He's got 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block. I thought he had 2 blocks. He got credit for 1. You are kidding, Kimberly. It's a team tech. All right, Kimberly. Because that would be interesting if it was a player tech. So maybe you get a tech for arguing with the refs, and then you get a flop tech, and you're thrown out of the game. I think it should be a player tech. Just my 2 cents. If I was going to change the rule, make it a player tech, I think you got to be really careful about what you're doing out there on the court. Start to see my couch. The review is over. I have no idea what they're reviewing for. Maybe whether it was a charge or block. And it's going to be Magic Ball no matter what. He was already a winner and still playing. You right, Buzz? Nope, Ban's not playing. I had him on my list of players to keep an eye out for tonight. He's not playing. Yes. Quindary Witherspoon in his 4th year, I think. 4 memory champion. And in the Summer League still. Poor guy. Magic Ball down by 12, and Kaiju is still not on the bench. That 3-pointer is no good, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Celtics ball. And smoke him if you got him. I don't think we're going to see Kai come back in the game, my friends, unless he comes back out. I mean, he's not on the bench. I have no idea what's going on with him. Nothing. Not a clue. It is Celtics ball right now, 12 on the shot clock. We have a drive and a layup and an and one. 60-46. If it was a player tech, Embiid would have played 5 minutes a game. You know what? Then don't flop. I think it should be a player tech. That's how I would change the rule. I'm glad they brought the flop rule in. Change it to be on the player. I think that would be a much, much bigger difference maker than making it a team tech. 3-point play is converted, and the Celtics are up by 15. The Magic were leading, I believe, all of the first quarter, but since the first quarter, things have not been going well for Orlando. It's more like Orlando don't. It's Magic ball right now, 10 on the shot clock. We have a drive. And that's a miss by Dexter Dennis. Celtics get it quickly down the court the other way. The Magic get back in transition. 61-46, under 4 minutes to go. And we might have an open 3. We do have an open 3, and we have a back iron 3. No good. Q with the rebound for the Magic. Q out in 3-point land, starts to drive, gets into the paint. Throws up a tough layup, gets rejected by the rim. The putback's no. Q missed a shot. Dexter Dennis, I believe that just came flying in and threw it down hard, but it might have been. That's a bucket. Unless there was a foul right before that. Did that count? Does that count? No? Dennis came flying in there and threw it down hard. Magic have 0 points in the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Another bucket for the Celtics and another and one opportunity. As they are really landing on the Magic right now. Kai needs Katnico? What is that? Gotta get to the hospital. Hospital, what is it? It's a big building with patients, but that's important right now. Airplane reference, correct? You quote an airplane. You have the ring, and I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Wait, let me do this right. You have the ring, and I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Let's see how well you handle it. Lord Helmet, 64-46. Let Pacquiao play. Exactly, Kimberly. It's got to be a player tech. Make it a player tech. That's what old TSR Sports would do. Q with the ball. Passes across court. Almost stolen. It is stolen. That's a turnover on the fast break. A layup, and this is getting embarrassing. Timeout, and the Magic are getting just picked apart. Wow. The Magic are winless in the Summer League, and this is getting a little ugly for them. They're down by 20. They're down by 20. Appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. Kai Soto did play earlier. I went nuts for him. He hasn't played yet in the second half, and he's not on the bench. We're trying... You know, I'm going to search for Kai Soto now. Let me see if I can find anything online. I want to know, see if I can... You know, I want to know. You got to think if there's any news in the last few minutes that it's going to be up already. 7 hours ago, 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 2 hours ago. Nothing about Kai in the news. Everything's from 7 hours ago or more, so I don't see nothing about him being hurt or anything. I hope he comes back in. That's all I can say. I want to see him. I want to see him play. He scored 0 just play. He's got 2 rebounds, and assists, and a block. Unfortunately, all 3 of his shots did not go in. The Pistons, jeez. The Celtics left him open for 2 3-pointers. He took the shots. He looked good making the shot. It just didn't actually... Taking the shot, it just didn't go in. There's a promo plane. Kai said... Saying... Kai just got on a plane and left. I don't think he did that. Come on now. Let's not be silly. Celtics up by 20. They're showing Victor Wembanyama on the screen right now. I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan, so obviously I'm following Wemby. If anybody's in the chat looking for a San Antonio Spurs channel to hang out on, whether it's live streams or regular videos, we have a wonderful San Antonio Spurs community. Clearly, I'm a Spurs fan. That should be obvious. So make sure to hit the subscribe button. Or if you're a Kai Soto fan like I am, hitting the subscribe button also there. I do videos on him once in a while. Obviously trying to cover him when he plays. This is the 4th Magic game I've covered in about a week. Unfortunately, I missed his debut because I had plans, and that would have been my 7th day streaming in a row, and I just needed a break. And if I didn't take that game off, or that night off, then I would have also streamed Friday night and today, which would have been 9 days in a row, and I got to give my voice a break. Magic ball right now, 2.5 minutes to go. They are down by 20. 20! They were up in the first quarter. Turnaround Jay is no good. Thank you, Cameron. Appreciate that. Kai needs a third foot to be... Third foot. Celtics are an 11-0 run. Now airball 3 for the Celtics. Celtics, 11-0 run in the last 3 minutes and 18 seconds. The Orlando Magic have not scored in over 3 minutes. That's not going to help you win any games. Just throwing that out there. It's really not going to help you win any games. Do the Magic have all guards on the court? Oh, jeez. It does say they're playing all guards. 2-pointer for the Magic. They're going extra super small ball right now. Holy crap. Jazz 7, thank you for stopping in. Let's go. Kai is right. In fact, I'm going to throw my man up right here. Didn't get to see him dunk yet. I want to see him throw it down. I gave a shout out, Jazz 7. I did. So what is this? 5 guards? Seriously? What the heck am I looking at? When does this happen in the game? Lakers are going to trade for Kai. They don't have to trade for him. He's not under contract, is he? Could they just sign him? Trade LeBron for... The Lakers are not trading. Well, that's a big 3 for the Celtics. You know what that means. The Boston Celtics just 69'd the Orlando Magic. Should I have the mic on screen at all? If I get the mic over here a little more. Let me know what you think, my friends. Should the mic be on the screen a little bit, like this? I don't know if you can hear a little better. And then when I'm talking to the mic, it's like I'm right there. It looks weird. Looks like, yeah, I'm gonna pull that off. Looks weird. Kai got a back injury. That's why he's out. Is that why he was moving a little gingerly earlier at start? Chet Holmgren's gonna be Rookie of the Year. Prove me wrong. Victor Wembanyama is gonna be the Rookie of the Year. But I'm biased. I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan. Michael Mulder at the line for 2 for the Celtics makes the first one, 70-48. So Kai with a back injury. Cameron, yes, Kai did play in the first half. He played 8 minutes. Looked like he was moving around a little slow. If he had a back injury, now we know why. Oh, your helmet is so big. Knock on my door! Knock on my door! That movie. Probably has the things I quote the most out of any movie ever is Spaceballs. You see anything? No, sir, I did not see you playing with your dolls again. Good! Oh, my clock is way ahead. Fix that. The Magic finally cracked 50 points with the runner in the paint. He had a back injury yesterday. You looked like you may have been, it starts moving a little slow. Now I know why. And now a huge alley-oop dunk, and the Celtics are just having their way with the Magic right now. Absolutely having their way. Up by 22. And I'm guessing maybe Kai's getting a heating pad on his back. Maybe he can play in the fourth quarter. Quick bucket for the Magic, 72-52. Bean with the ball for the Celtics, drives in the paint. Tough layup off the rim. Goes in. Nice job by Beanie Weenie. 74-52. Cameron, Calvin Johnson's still my favorite active Spur. Wemby has not played an NBA game yet for San Antonio, so to knock Kelvin off that pedestal would not make sense. But Wemby's... That was a mile-long three. I don't know who shot that, but holy crap. That was pretty far away. 2 for 1. My favorite Spurs right now, probably Kelvin, Devin, and Jeremy. That's 3 for the Magic. Changing threes. I don't know. I don't see Q in there. Or do I? I don't think he's out there. Can't see that as in the corner. I don't think Q's out there. No. That three-point attempt by the Celtics is no good, and the clock is going to run out. And it's going to be 77-57 going into the fourth quarter. A 20-point lead for Boston as the Magic are just getting shellacked tonight. I could see Wemby, after this year, becoming one of my favorite players, but I haven't seen him play yet, aside for 2 games in the Summer League, so to just catapult him over guys that I've watched for a year like Jeremy Sohan to 3 or 4 years for Calvin? 4 years. There's only one man that dares to give me the raspberry. Lone Star. Find anything yet? We ain't found. When will that be now? What am I looking at? When did this happen in my live stream? Wemby is playing 50 games max. Kimberly, I say play 65. I think the Spurs will try to give him the minimum to get the Rookie of the Year. I don't think he's going to play on back-to-backs, but I see him playing 65. We're in now. So it is official. Kai is out because of a back injury. At least I got to see him play for a little while. Kelvin gets a lot of criticism, Cameron. I don't think he will, based on last year, that he can carry an offense as the number one guy. But, man, he's a legit second or third option on the offense. And with Wemby being there, taking eyes off of him, I think we'll see a more efficient Keldon Johnson, and I still think he can score 20 points per game. Spurs could have a three-headed monster, possibly score 20 points per game next year in Keldon, Devin, and Wemby. We'll see. Time will tell. Commercial break. 77-57. 10 minutes to go. And this may be my last live stream for a long time. I don't know if I'm streaming the Spurs tomorrow night. God, she is cute. What is her name? She's got a very cute smile. Anybody know this girl's name that's on NBA TV right now? Brunette. Very pretty. Devin is a really good player. Yeah, the knee injury, Cameron. I think it was load managing last year, too. He probably could have played more at the end. The Spurs They weren't trying too hard, let's be honest. Fourth quarter on the way. Even though it looks like Kai Soto's not going to play again, I will stay here till the end. Unless the lead becomes like 30 with 5 minutes to go, then I might just call it a night. Quick pull-up three is no good. And it is Celtics ball. I would ask you to drink the Grimace Shake, but they don't... The Grimace Shake? What is that? Is that something that McDonald's had? The Grimace Shake? I don't even remember that. Dude, I'm drawing a blank. Nice of Justin Champagny to play like 6 minutes tonight after I put him on my darn thumbnail. There's a corner three, no good for the Celtics, and it's going to be Magic Ball with 9:15 to go. I really don't remember that. I do like milkshakes, though. I like chocolate milkshakes. Don't get them often. There's, like, what, 1,500 calories in there? Quick pull-up jumper for Magic, no good. And I don't know who a lot of these guys are, my friends. I'm sorry. This is deep, deep summer league cut right now, and I don't know anybody. A dunk for the Celtics and an and one. You're fouling the guy dunking the ball? Or wait, is that an offensive foul? Nope, it's an and one. That's why that's not the game. The last game they played because he mild injury. Man, what bad timing to have an injury how-to TV. Kai Soto finally gets into the NBA through the Summer League, and he has an injury right now. Hopefully somebody gives him a chance in the G League. Hopefully it's by San Antonio Spurs, but I don't think they have the roster spots to do so. Three-point play is good, 80-57. 8:55 to go in the game. Veronica, good evening. I'm doing very good. Cameron, I'll catch you later. V, glad to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing great. I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Magic Ball, drive to the hoop, layup good. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their Saturday night. I'll be just chill Saturday night for TSR Sports, calling the game here. Then I will take my Poison Ivy bubble bath at around 8:30, maybe before that. There's only a minute, maybe before that. And then get on the Xbox with some friends from Virginia, some friends from Massachusetts. Turnover, fast break for the Magic, and miss layup. That kind of night for Orlando. And a quick layup attempt down the underend's no good. So both teams bricking layups. Oh, boy. Victor, you might be ahead of me. I'm streaming this on my Roku. Streaming it on the NBA TV app, so please don't put the score in the chat. You might be ahead, so actually I'm going to have to remove that because I think I already know what's going to happen sooner than later. So no scores in the chat, please. Appreciate you. That three-pointer is no good for the Magic. 8 minutes to go. I probably should back off the channel and back and go back in. Sometimes, Bean with a three, no good. And that's going to be a turnover for the Celtics. Maybe you're wrong about that 83-59. But I'm going to change the channel real quick to see if... Oh, it's on NBA TV. There is no channel to be changed. Well, I'll just back out and go back in. Pull out, pull in. What? Three-point attempt for the Magic is... Neither team can make a bucket. Oh, boy. Exactly, Veronica. Veronica, so you hang out with Sir Cardinal, huh? Gaming-wise? I had no idea. I think you were the one that called him in last night, weren't you? Was that you? Me? Hit that like button. You can do that all day long. You have our permission. Thanks, Veronica. Appreciate you. If you're looking for the like button that I keep asking you to hit, and you have the chat up, you have to minimize the chat just for a second. The thumbs up's underneath that. Right under the video. Turn it blue. And then you're helping the channel more than you can imagine. So appreciate y'all. And of course, then restore the chat if you're talking in the chat. That's another miss for the Magic. And I don't know who any players on the court, so it's just going to be... There's a three. 83-59. I really had no idea, Veronica. That's awesome. Now a quick bucket for Orlando. 7 minutes to go. And I'm sorry if I'm not excited about this game right now. I want to see Kai Soto play in the second half. He's out with a back injury. And the air ball three for the Celtics is going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Magic Ball. Call them in. Phone a friend, right? The Magic have been going like 5 guards only all night. I don't know what's going on, man. Carlos Jeter, ¿Cómo está, mi hombre? Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully you're having a good night, sir. Under 7 minutes to go in the game. is Magic Ball right now, 83-61. Both teams deep into their Summer League rosters. I don't think I know anybody out there right now. Recognize Dexter Dennis. That's mostly it. That's a missed three. Dennis gets the ball back from the Magic, puts it up, gets rejected. 10 on the shot clock for Orlando. We have a drive to the hoop, and then kicked out for three. The three is good. Magic cut the lead to 19. That's a me, Grande Ricardo, Carlos. I like rolling my R's, in case you didn't know. I can roll my R's very well. I got a very active tongue. That's what I'm looking for. Magical tongue. I don't know. I'm trying to... Everything I'm thinking of to say about my tongue is going to come out dirty, so I'm just not going to say anything. Oh, you are playing Fortnite. Yes, Carlos. Kai Soto played the first half, played 8 minutes. Looked like he was moving a little slow. Not on the bench right now. He's out with a back injury, so I missed his debut Thursday night. I did get to see him play a little while. Unfortunately, I did not see him score. That's a missed three for the Magic, and now a whistle. Actually playing Fortnite right now. You know what? I played one game with my buddy Bry, and we didn't know what the heck we were doing at all, and we lost. We practiced a little bit in like a private game, played another Battle Royale after that, and we won. So I say technically we're not undefeated, but we didn't know how to play the game the first time we went in there, or had no idea what was happening. So after practicing a little bit and actually knowing the controls, we won our second Battle Royale, and never played another Battle Royale since. Who do you have a bet on, Breezy 420? Yeah, active tongue, magic tongue. Ow! Tell ya, this tongue gonna make some lady happy someday. Shouldn't have said that. Yeah, whatever. Can't take it back now. I already said it. You know me, just no filter. Celtics are laying it on the Magic. Crazy thing, Breezy, is I think the Magic led after the fourth quarter. I think the Celtics took over in the second and haven't looked back. I've been playing like 2 months, Rich. It's so fun we actually start getting the hang of it. I mean, a lot of games are like that. I don't really have a go-to game anymore, Veronica. It was Rogue Company. They recently, Hi-Res Studio shut down the studio that was working at Rogue Company and gave it to Evil Mojo Games, I think's the name. And it just says they're going to do maintenance on the game. I'm hoping they fix the game and rejuvenate it. Because I know Smite still does well for high-res, and I think Paladins does well. Rogue Company has a lot of potential, but the servers are crap. There's a lot of other bugs in the game. And I saw the skins for the next Battle Pass, and they're abysmal. This will probably be the first Battle Pass I don't get for the game in a year and a half, which will free up a lot of free time, because I won't have to play the game like every night for at least a half hour grinding the Battle Pass. I just absolutely do not like the next Battle Pass. And I'm probably going to take it off. I mean, I'm going to take it off. Oh well. 5.5 minutes to go in this game, if you want to call it that. The Magic are down 21. And now a turnover by Orlando, because just... Excuse me. The Orlando don't tonight. And if they lose tonight, I don't think... Did the Magic play again? Did they play on Sunday? Or are they going to finish their Summer League 0-5? Celtics ball right now, 5 minutes to go. 8 on the shot clock for Boston, and we're going to have a foul against Orlando. Carlos, I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. That's up in the air. I may have plans tomorrow night. If I do, then I won't be able to do the Spurs stream. If I don't have plans, then I will call a game at 7:30. But either way, it's either this is the last one until October, or tomorrow night's the last one until October. I won't know until tomorrow, though. Celtics ball up by 21-85-64. 5 minutes remaining. Nice little dribble clinic and a drive and a nice layup by... I don't know who the hell that is. Layup guy with the layup. Breezy 420 is horny. Okay. Well, I think that's what you're trying to say there. Turnover by the Magic. That kind of night. I appreciate that, Carlos. That's a miss, and we're going to have 2 free throws coming up for Boston, as I just don't know the roster. I don't know any of these guys. Yep, that guy for 2. Headband guy is very popular with me. If there's a player with a headband and he does something, I'll call him headband guy. But when we get to the point when we're this deep into the Summer League rosters, and I don't recognize anybody, then I'm calling it like I see it. And right now, headband guy is at the line for 2 for the Celtics. So headband guy, make it happen. First free throw is no good. No more Kaiju, no more Kai Soto, Carlos. He's not on the bench. It'd be a miracle if he comes in the game again if he's dealing with a back injury. Headman guy makes the second one. It's a 24-point game. What's up, Zane? Thank you for stopping in. If anybody has not hit the thumbs up, please do so. Fast, fun, free, nutritious, and delicious. It does help the channel. And since it's the only time I'm going to see Kai now, there's a Kai Soto dunk. We didn't get to see this in game, but there it is on my channel. Good luck with your back injury, Kai. Hope you'll be okay. 3-pointer for the Magic. 4 minutes to go. They're down by 21. And this game is essentially over. I'll stay to the end, and then as soon as this game's over, I got to get off of here. It's very uncomfortable on my couch with the poison ivy. I need to get in my bathtub with my rubber ducky. That's a miss for Boston. Boston's going to steal the ball back. They have a 3-on-1 and an easy missed layup. What the heck? He missed the layup, bunghole. The putback is good. Headman guy, shooting guard. Yep. Alco Vision, good evening to you. Yes, Zane, he had a back injury, apparently, in the first half. He's not even on the Magic's bench, and that's a missed 3 for Orlando. They're down by 23. I'm going to be actually going to pull the rosters down. None of the starters are in there, none of the second unit. I'm just going to call the guys like I see it and have a little fun. And hang out with you guys. We got a free throw coming up. 2 free throws for Voltron Body. No. Some people mentioned he was moving around a little slow in the first half. That makes sense now if he was nursing a back injury. Still sucks, though. All right, Voltron Body. First free throw is good. I can't quite make out his name on his jersey, but it looks like Voltron Body. Voltron Booty? Voltron Booty? Maybe it's Voltron Booty. No disrespect, man at the line, number 41. I just can't see your name, and I don't recognize you. You made the second free throw. You're living a dream I could only wish to have. You're playing in the NBA. So props to him. Voltron Booty's got, I think, 13 points tonight. That guy for 3. Good. I guess I'll entertain myself if I can't watch Kai play by just calling these players whatever. Headband guy for 3 for the Celtics, and headband guy, 2 headband guys. First headband guy misses a shot. Second headband guy with the putback, no good. And the Magic get the ball. LGS, I don't think that happened. Yeah, Carlos, I got to tell you, every time he goes down during the Spurs games, I am going to be a little nervous. Number 42, not Jackie Robinson for 3, no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Boston ball. 2.5 minutes to go. Thank you all for hanging out tonight. A little drink of water for you. We got a timeout. And hopefully y'all had a wonderful weekend. Hopefully you had a great Friday. Hopefully you had a good Saturday. Hopefully you all have a good Sunday. I had a great day today. A busy day. I finally put a bunch of comic books away that I've been procrastinating on. That took a couple hours at least. Made a Walmart run this morning. Picked up a couple things. I also went to the post office. Finally got to the post office. That was important. I don't remember what I did in the early afternoon. I'm drawing a blank there. But I did end up running 10 miles this afternoon, which took up a lot of time. And then jumped on here. Are we on national TV a lot? Aquavision? Are we on like ESPN and TNT a lot this year? Dang. That means I'm going to have to get Keep Sling to watch those channels. Because I usually watch the Spurs on the NBA League Pass. But if they're being shown on regular TV a lot, I'm going to have to get that too. Rawwell, Kai fan here too. I got to finally see him play tonight. If those of you that don't know the story, I'm going to tell the story right now. Is I streamed the first 3 games or the Orlando Magic Summer League hoping to see Kai play. Well, he played as much as I did. 0 seconds. I took Thursday night off. I had plans with a close friend. And I didn't want to stream for like a 7th night in a row knowing I would stream Friday night. So I took the night off. And what happens? They play Kai. Has his best game of the Summer League out of the 2. Tonight he had 1 block, 2 rebounds, and assist. He went for what? 6 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 blocks or something like that in the game Thursday night. So unfortunately, I did not get to see that. I did watch the highlights and did a reaction video to it. That was a lot of fun. But just my luck, when he finally makes his NBA debut, I wasn't live. It's okay, though. You know, I tell you, I said this early in the stream, God, family, friends, YouTube. So I wouldn't trade, you know, any time I spend with friends, you know, or I wouldn't say, I wish I didn't hang out with my friend because I could have streamed YouTube. That's not who I am. Top shot inside. No good by headband guy number 2 for the Celtics. It is magic ball. Not Jackie Robinson passes it out for 3. I don't know what to do. I don't know anybody is. I'm sorry. And I know their names are up here, but their numbers aren't here, so I don't know who's who. I can't drive 55 for 3. No good. Orlando gets the ball back. The putback is no good, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Boston Celtics ball. They're up 92-70. That one guy that missed a shot but made it this time, exactly mystery. ESPNT, METV, all 3. Marion, I heard about the back injury. It really sucks. Yes, all hail our maker and overlord YouTube algorithm can love you or hate you. It's really weird how it pushes some videos and others just get buried. That's a miss for Boston. Orlando on the run. Quick pull-up 3. It's good. All right, 19-point game. A minute and a half to go. This game's actually going by quick. 8:11. Game started at 6:30. I started my stream 15 minutes earlier, so the stream's going to look about the right time, but this has been a very quick game. I don't think there's been a lot of free throws. 3-point attempt by great value Jeremy Sohan, no good. Oh, wait, that's a white guy. Never mind. I thought it was a dude with his hair dyed blonde. Oh, a huge dunk by that dude. Oh, it's Dexter Dennis. I know him. Sorry, Dennis. I didn't realize you were still in the game. My bad. 92-75. Can the Magic make the greatest comeback of all time in the last minute? Absolutely not. It is Boston ball. Nice behind the back pass, and the layup at the rim is good. Headband guy with the bucket. 94-75. Carlos, I had for dinner, not Jackie Robinson gets blocked at the rim because he's number 42. What did I have for dinner? Oh, I had a fake chicken patty, Morningstar Farms chicken patty, and I had some Asian rice on top of it. It was actually pretty good. Enjoyed it. For lunch, I had 2 small PB&J sandwiches. Very small. I needed the 2. Just one was not going to cut it. The bread was small, man. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'4", 200 pounds. I need some food. I need some milk. And a breakaway dunk by... Breakaway dunk guy! Boston should dribble out the ball when they cross court. And they will. That's the game, my friends. Kai Soto, I finally got to see him play, so I'm happy I did the stream. Bummed to hear he has a back injury, and he only played in the first half. But at least I got to see him play, and that's why I did it. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful weekend so far. I appreciate the support. If you're leaving the stream, if you get the thumbs up on the way out, it still does help the channel. And this might be my last stream until like October. I'll let you know in the community notes tomorrow if I can call the Spurs. If I can't, so be it. But if I can, I'll be live at 7:30 Eastern. I don't remember who they're playing. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear. Back injury route. Kai has a back injury. I don't know if it's a serious injury. Hopefully it's not, but it sucks. He finally gets his NBA opportunity, and he has to deal with an injury and could not play in the second half. So I'm disappointed, but that's life. You know, that's part of being an athlete. You got to deal with injuries. It is what it is. So I don't Fortnite, Veronica. I don't. But thank you very much. If I ever start playing the game again, I'll let you know. And it'd be actually a lot of fun to play with you and Sir Cardinal. So, and then if there's any other people on, channel regulars that play Fortnite, I might be up for that. But, that's all I got. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go, Kai, go!